All right, welcome everyone, Resemblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
The Legend of Vox Machina, Season 3, Episode 3. And, oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my, this episode title has me very happy.
Yes.
I didn't think it would be happening this soon.
Oh, vexations.
Vexations.
Yes.
I wonder what that could mean.
But Jacob, we must not spoil.
No, must not. Must not. Cannot. Not today.
But if you know.
If you know.
You know. And we'll be probably pretty disappointed if we're wrong here. This would be a really funny thing to predict.
I'm just trying to think, why would it have that title if
about
not...
going to hell, you know?
Well, okay, yeah, going to hell. Like, that definitely has other, like,
Other
it's rather
implications,
pressing, you know? But at the same time, like, if you're going to hell, anything could happen in hell.
Yeah.
You know, like...
Also, speaking of just hellish things, I completely overlooked this in the last episode's recording.
Oh.
But there was a certain certain person of the Xerxes name, you know, that I didn't recognize immediately. But wow, you sneaky buggers.
Oh my God.
I cannot believe y'all would do that.
Yep.
That's so cheeky. And I hope we see his Yes.
Yeah.
His lovely face.
I mean, it might not be so lovely anymore, you know?
Well,
but if that's happening, like, can you imagine Calamity as a miniseries? And then would that mean that they would then have would Matt be the background NPCs, or would Brennan?
Bro, we're getting into too deep stuff. We can't go in there. That's the rabbit hole of putting the Dias in Dis, if you know what I'm saying. You know,
but my body is ready, so
my body
get
is
this
absolutely
in
ready.
here.
Yeah. So, y'all, without further ado, let's go to hell. The gall, the audacity.
They cannot hurt you. I will not let them. If she cannot find them, I can.
No. You need a bloodhound for this, not a bulldog.
Be grateful.
Oh.
He's so much bigger.
Yeah.
That stone in your chest makes you paranoid.
Oh.
Dare mock my power?
Oh my God.
I'll give you 2 days.
Holy hell.
To my family, the corpses of our enemies shall be your craters, and their eternal agony, your milk.
Wow. Okay.
I mean,
All right.
in this, he's a wordsmith. You know?
Yeah.
Bruh.
Bullseye.
That's quite the omen.
Actually, it's supposed to mean good luck,
Oh.
especially in romance.
I should have put a bird's nest in my bedroom years ago.
What?
What?
Plate of the Dawn Martyr is apparently in hell.
Yeah.
Seriously considering going?
Well, it would make for an awesome song.
It would.
Vox Machina conquered hell.
Actually, we know a way. An old ally of ours.
Tola? No way. That bitch wanted me dead.
People with the hot goss. Spill it, girl.
What? Krug.
We sort of need this thing, guys. Think you can bury the battle axe
Yeah.
to get us into hell?
We don't have any connection to Draconia after all, you know. So.
Right. Just kind of surprised to hear it mentioned.
Yenin tells me this year's Harvest Festival will be well attended, and the ranks of the Pale Guard are up to pre-Briarwood levels. I assure you.
Oh, the hair push.
In fact,
Oh, right. We're in Whitestone.
Yeah.
everything all right?
Yes, of course.
Big day tomorrow, but not today.
Canoes, you're smitten.
So what if I am?
Yeah.
No, glasses push.
Darn it.
Brother, women aren't some mysterious code. When one invites you to her room, you go.
I know relationships.
Yes. Oh my God. Yes.
I've developed a sort of...
Oh my God.
Tell her about all your wine bottles. Yes.
Yeah.
I was hoping
Yes.
we could chat.
Of course. Would you like to talk before?
Or after. Yes.
Incredible. And he just barely misses it.
Hi.
Oh, yeah, come in.
Oh.
This is where we get the blushing. Incredible.
Right.
We can't be together.
Oh!
Fuck! They're working through it.
We kiss.
The contrast.
The contrast is beautiful.
The future is clouded with misery.
Yeah.
Becoming the voice of the Tempest is a responsibility that lasts for centuries.
Long after we're gone. After I'm gone.
So joy today isn't worth pain tomorrow?
No.
That's my choice.
We've been doing this
Yeah.
over and over again.
If you're too afraid to let me in, then maybe you should leave.
If you had seen what I have.
Just get out!
Get out. Get in me.
Get in me now. Oh.
All right. And now, the follow-up.
No matter how bad you messed up with Kaylee,
Yeah. Oh.
that's what I meant.
Go
Nice.
back to my magical nightclub. Punch myself in the face.
Wait.
Wait. Huh?
Pike.
Has he had Scanlan's mansion this whole time and he just didn't tell them?
Right.
Did you want a DTR or?
They didn't really talk, yeah.
Yeah.
Draconia.
Right.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Fantastic.
That was perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, we got the door.
Okay.
You have 2 days, not a minute more.
Shit.
Okay.
All right, Draconia. Fine. So we're not even to hell yet.
Nope.
Your friend. Don't let her hear you call her that.
Being in dangerous situations with someone you're close to can lead to friction.
Yeah. You don't say.
Yeah.
New friends. It's a bit of a trek. Try not to fall behind.
How far could it be?
Yeah. It's far.
A bit.
It takes more than one to open the gateway, and it can only be done from this side. So
Oh.
to stay.
Oh.
Ooh.
Kima and I will remain.
We'll go through, find a plate, and get the hell out of there.
Oh my god.
The gateway cannot remain indefinitely. Remember, we'll reopen it in exactly 12 hours.
All right.
Hurry before it closes.
What is this place?
Oh.
Very cool.
Very.
All right.
This, the capital of hell.
This, a rock.
What are you on about? Now, how the devil do we break in? Another quality pun.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're not exactly discouraging Grog.
So, what?
Last night.
Yes, last night was fun.
And?
And I think I'll fix some tea. If you need a label, call it a tryst. Call it a mistake. Call it whatever you want.
I want to know what you want.
Yeah.
You're too scared to say it.
Oh.
I'm...
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, that's bad.
Oh.
Oh.
Damn. Yeah.
Okay.
He knows where you are. Yeah.
Yeah. That wasn't just to flush you out.
You two okay?
What the hell? He'll hear us.
I'm checking on the others. Something you should be doing.
See, they're fine. You're taking us further from the gateway. We need to be back to reopen it for our friends.
As if you care.
Oh.
I
Oh.
was right beside you when we defeated Thordek.
Wow.
Just as much blood. And yet when the time came for accolades, you two wound up on the Council of Tal'Dorei.
Oh.
Gave no
I didn't
recognition.
know you wanted to be on the council. We assumed you were happy. I'm sorry.
We both are.
But Draconia never abandoned me. and I will not abandon.
Uh-oh. Wait.
Yeah.
Lorgal will definitely see.
Okay.
Speaking, you sentenced us to death.
Not us. You. The dragons have sworn to spare my people.
Oh.
Okay.
Shit.
Blinded by love again.
Fuck. Here we go.
All right.
Mage on mage fight.
Yep. Love to see it.
He's coming.
Yeah, I don't think you can stop it.
Perhaps we can table this discussion?
Yeah, and that was great. The whole divide and conquer of like split up the party so
Right,
that
right.
one of the dragon finds them.
The ones you want are that way.
Jeez. I love how expansive, like,
The ice
quickly his
is.
breath attack is.
One of those shields beneath us.
Sledding time, let's go!
Yep.
I don't know if you've noticed, but he's right behind us.
Go faster.
You can't run from this.
First of all, time to cast the gun.
Avalanche, yeah. Oh no, that's...
Oh, this is really bad.
Yeah. Yeah, take one good shot in the mouth.
Oh. Okay.
Oh!
Not good enough to finish him though, but
Oh, thank goodness we're together.
Percy, about earlier, relationships are dangerous.
Oh.
Happened today. Everyone I've ever loved.
Yeah, she's scared to hold on to something too tight.
right,
Yeah,
her whole
yeah.
family was roasted.
Right.
As you like.
There's no way out. And Kima, she's alive, Allura. You hear me?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, that's good.
Miura would be proud.
Yeah, I was gonna say, this is some Eclipse shit.
Yeah.
You know Kima's heart too. We have to believe it's going to be right.
Okay.
It isn't. Then nothing matters.
That does kind of simplify
That
things.
simplifies it, but yeah. Okay,
All right.
as far as a twist to come here,
I like it.
I like it. We end
Yeah.
up getting things straight to the action again.
We get straight to the action. We solve the problem of, villain sends one of their henchmen after you and you kill them. And now I'll send another after you to kill. You know, it's like, no. They do, but they split you in half before they do. So it's
Right,
like,
right.
It's, yeah,
Yeah, you can't fight. Yeah.
right.
Can only run.
We got it.
We got
We
the
got it.
door. The door. It was definitely abbreviated, it was definitely,
Yes.
condensed.
But at the same time,
But we got all the important parts
right.
handled there.
Yeah, I was actually kind of surprised
Ah.
that they like had it be like sensor blocked with like positioning of things and stuff.
Yeah, why not?
But yeah, why not? But like
Yeah.
and we actually saw after a decent bit, which is not something that you got in the campaign. It's
Oh,
just
no.
okay, that happens, and then door closes.
Door closes, yeah.
Nice,
Fade to black, yeah.
exactly. And the framing of that alongside the
really
Vax
painful
Keelan
Vax
stuff.
Slith,
Oh
yeah.
my god, that was incredible. Like, because both from the standpoint of tonally in the campaign, right, when you're watching it, and the two relationships are just completely different styles, right?
Extremely different.
So different. That's just fun for like, oh, okay, which type do you prefer, right?
Yes.
But then to get it in the actual show, side by side, like an actual parallel, and also on top of that, with very different, one's going well, one isn't.
No. But I
like-
love also that both of them are falling apart, if you will, for the same
Right.
reasons. It's, in a lot of ways, the twins both don't want to hold too tightly to anything.
Right.
And yet, part of the thing that makes them the twins is because they hold tightly
To each other. Right.
And there's some, issues with that.
Yeah.
The classic one of, I don't like change. I don't want to be vulnerable. I don't want to put myself into a situation that's new or unfamiliar.
Right.
But, hey, if you're going to fight dragons if you're gonna save the world and do all this crazy stuff. Because yeah, the Briarwood stuff was, pretty crazy.
But this is wild.
But this is way crazier. So having this stuff be brought up rather quickly in this season, I really appreciate, because you can very clearly tell with Vex and Vax that they have the same problem of their own different flavors. But
and
it's tragic because like it's based around pain and past trauma. They don't want to have basically this happen all over again.
Right.
And the thing
Makes total
is
sense.
that like if you look kind of not too far into the future of what this show is even presenting, there's going to be a lot of future pain.
Right.
Like
just the fact that like the whole thing of, oh, hey, a dragon specifically, and possibly this dragon specifically, not Umbrasyl, but, Thordak, like destroyed our home, right?
Yeah.
Killed our mom.
Oh yeah,
right?
he did. Yeah.
And so it's the
Definitely.
like, okay, what do we do now? Also, I think I said Umbrasyl. I think that's wrong. Right?
What are you talking about?
No, is Umbrasyl the ice dragon, or is that
No,
Voragal?
Voragal is
the ice dragon. Thank you.
Umbrasyl is the
Yes.
acid dragon.
That's right.
Yeah.
But yeah, like that's something that they both have to deal with. And so, regardless of the we're seeing the, two romances within the group kind of being shown in parallel, and then also maybe a little bit of a third, possibly, maybe, but not quite. With Scanlan and Pike.
Nice healthy boundaries there. Like no,
that's not what I was talking about.
That's not what I was talking about.
And then Scanlan being like, damn it, what the hell? What is wrong with me? And then getting the wand all of himself. I'm going to go to my magic club. It's like, wait, what? I'm going
to go to my magic club and punch myself in the face. I just like, wait, what? I love what that's setting up for later. That's fantastic.
That is just incredible.
Okay. Having Draconia. It's a fun thing in here. Just a light little bit of non-spoilery, Critical Role lore here. They had a character in the party that ended up being a bit of a problem, so he ended up getting kicked out. He was a dragonborn person from Draconia, so this is a nod in a lot of ways to that area of the world that was involved in the campaign as a whole, but
even to the point of the character introduced in this episode being very similar, of like a red dragonborn having like magic powers and all that stuff, and having a like previous crush on Allura. But
having this kind of play out in this way is kind of a fun like twist for that kind of stuff there. So this was very, very intense, but dang. The splitting the party and it being because of the romance tensions that led to them being like, okay, we should stick together, which then, of course, our, dragon, not friend anymore, just recently got chomped, being like, yeah, sure, whatever. It's like, oh, damn it, it's more people,
Right, like it was probably something where she was originally intending like, cool, I'll kill these two.
We'll seal them in hell.
We'll seal them in hell.
Them there.
Yeah, and it's just, that's where they are.
They'll never
sent them in there, but they're not coming out.
Nope.
So, and if they somehow do, great. You could bring Thordak here or something, Thordak and Reshan, and we can wait outside. We open up the door somehow, and then there you go. But I like it.
But then the Voragal is by himself, which is good, but also, oh God, he's here and. We are in his territory right now.
Right.
The whole area is filled with just open sky from every angle here. Barely any terrain to, hide yourself.
I love the whole point too of that. We'll go onto that pass, and it's like that doesn't huh?
Yeah, that's exposed.
That's exposed, and it's a dead end. Like that's a terrible idea. Oh yeah, okay, she's betraying them.
Right. And
but they believe her because she's a local, right?
I also thought that they were going a different angle with the fact that Kima's like, I'm so nervous. I'm like, wait, shit, like, what did you guys do?
Yeah.
Because in my mind, I'm thinking like, oh, okay. They had something where maybe like they nearly got her like into a situation where she died, but she's fine.
Right. I was thinking it would be something of the, not like showing how in, parties of danger and all that stuff, you might not necessarily appreciate the people that are also risking their lives alongside you.
Yes.
Right? But instead, it ended up being the, nah, fuck you guys, you got the glory. Which
Right,
that's only part of it, because then it was also the, oh, and by the way, all of this other stuff of I'm trying to save my people, which that in and of itself, that's like, hey, that's a shitty thing you're doing, but I get it,
Yeah,
right?
I get it.
You know?
Yeah. And then the potential like love
Sure.
you know,
Yeah.
triangle thing that might have happened, and she was just lying about it to keep them off their, you know.
Right. No, everything's fine. It's fine. Yeah.
Right. But I did like it that it was just a simple like greed/recognition kind of thing, because you don't need much really, like for people who might already be a little bit off to then be like, oh no, you snubbed me.
Right. The
Romance? No, recognition. It's like, oh damn.
yeah, and then on top of that,
that's what it was.
the share of Raishan's share of the Horde. That's nuts. That's a shit ton, you know? So like, as far as, you know, bribes on top of the, hey, by the way, we're burning everything. So,
Right.
you know, if you want to save your family and country, help us out, you know?
But I am curious how they're going to handle this, given that we kind of teased us with Hell here. We didn't actually like spend much time in there yet.
I think,
And I'm also a little bit worried about how they're handling the dialogue when they're going through these places. It feels like they're just kind of filling it with filler grog jokes and things like that.
Yeah,
They're
it-
kind of
and then like little bits of sort of like exposition observations of like, you know,
right.
oh yeah, those are souls, you know, kind of stuff.
Yeah.
The grog jokes, I think they felt awkward in how they were put in.
Yeah.
But I don't mind that they're there. It's more that
No,
like
some of them were funny.
Yeah.
I'm just meaning that I'm noticing that they're not actually really doing character-driven dialogue.
right, like
For most of this stuff here.
Yes.
Because I guess they spent so much time focusing on it with the relationship stuff. It's taking away from the investment I have in the Hell stuff here and being like,
Sure.
oh my gosh, I'm so interested in Vex and Percy's stuff here because of their relationship and things.
right, and I'm guessing that's what they're kind of doing in that this is the episode for the Voragol stuff, and yes, there will be the resolution that we'll get in like next episode maybe, but then the next episode is going to be probably primarily Hell
Oh, it's
stuff.
going to be primarily Hell
and then
stuff, yeah.
that little bit of the Voragol resolution. But
Right.
I was just surprised that Scanlan didn't like the puns, because I figured he'd be right up there with Grog,
Well,
you know?
he's Scanlan does like the puns. He's like
Yeah.
a perfectly good pun. It's Vax that doesn't like the
Oh,
puns.
okay, that's right.
I think that it's more of a thing of where Vax is very much on edge right now.
Right.
Being one, separated from his sister. Two, stuff going on with Keyleth.
Right.
And it's like, okay, I've just got to go into Hell. Yep, no problem. I'm the one with the vestige, so I'm feeling
Right.
decently confident.
This'll
if I have
be
to protect
fine.
everybody else. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Though
the-
I would like to have had something of like, oh, Percy, Hell, Orthax.
Yeah, that's right. Like when
I thought they were gonna do
Orthax
something
was set
there.
up, like, and then there was also the whole thing about Hell. I thought for sure that was going to be how they would like work it in.
Right. Maybe
But-
what they'll do is to get away from Voragol, they'll find some way to go into Hell to get away. So they'll be like the reinforcements or something.
Maybe. Although now that I think about it, this is a cool way to basically have the mechanic brought up of the you need two people in order to open it and stuff, right? The door. And while they have one person there in Allura,
Yeah.
then oh hey, maybe Raishan shows up and
Yeah.
is the other person to help open the door.
Or Raishan will probably have to be that one. Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Which to me then makes it seem like it'll be a multi-episode thing because if
Sure.
we're going into a whole other city. We're very much having this first, like third or so of the season be the expanse of Exandria being explored.
Sure.
The
What if-
the depth and breadth of the world?
What if that's actually what it is that it's not just that Raishan helps them open the door, but Raishan also like teams up with, Allura, Kima, if they get Kima back, and then Vex and Percy
Yeah.
to actually kill Voragol. That would be pretty nuts.
That'd be pretty sick.
Yeah.
Right now, though, y'all, we might not have a spoiler discussion for this bit here because we're just going to keep the discussion focused on what's actually happening in the episode. We'll probably have like one or two things we want to say, but most of this stuff is
Yeah.
very different from the way it actually goes
In
in the
the-
campaign.
Yeah, exactly.
So there's not actually too much spoiler-wise to discuss here.
Not really.
But yeah, one of the things we were looking forward to most this season happened with the door.
Yep.
Looking forward to just as much, if any, just sexual tension
Yes.
amidst the two of them, given their little fling being
Right.
codified as a fun fling
as a
for
fling.
now.
But I also like that as a result, because I can't remember the details of whether that DTR actually happened in the campaign and if it happened in that way and all that. But from a storytelling standpoint, that makes it so that now their vexations
Yes.
become relevant to the plot because it's does this stay as just a bunch of flings or
Right.
does it turn into something more?
As the stakes go up,
Exactly.
we'll get to see that.
Right.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
so that makes me really happy because
me really
that was
happy
one of
too.
the most fun things about like the just sort of antics of campaign 1 is that, yeah, Percy and Vex, they're a lot more straightforward than Vax and Keyleth.
Yeah,
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have to see how their relationship develops.
Indeed.
I think now we can focus a little bit on spoiler stuff.
Sure.
There's only a few things, but yeah.
Yeah, just a few.
spoiler talk. It'll be very short, but
Yep.
yeah, get the fuck out if you don't know spoiler
out of here.
stuff. Yeah, if they could handle this with the door, then the bath's gonna be
Oh, yeah.
fucking amazing.
Oh, yeah, no, the bath's going to be fantastic. Yeah.
She might like actually come up directly from the spot, you know?
Well,
like-
so with the very first episode of the show, Scanlan gets his head pushed, you know,
Right,
right?
right.
Like, so that was where I was like, okay, sweet. The bath is absolutely
that is absolutely
absolutely happening, which is like awesome, you know.
And also now we've built up the awkward like, so
Yeah, exactly. Right with
Draconia, yes, Draconia.
which is fantastic because like he was waiting out there all night, and then Percy comes out and it's like, oh, like that was like a full on like anime face, you know, like,
Yeah, just like-
just. And
yes.
set up for then the conversation in the bath, right? Where it's the like, you know, you're like a brother to me, and you know, right, all that stuff. So that's just gonna be delightful.
That is going to be wonderful, yes.
Yeah,
But yes, Scanlan's Magnificent Mansion coming in as his nightclub.
magical nightclub.
If it's a magical nightclub instead,
Yeah.
because, you know, you don't want to have it be the name of a spell specifically
Sure.
in D&D, I love that so
Yes.
much. But
Yes.
can you imagine him having, like, magical constructs of, like sexy women in
Oh,
his
sure.
nightclub?
That deliver chicken because
Yes,
you know
right.
canonically the only thing they have in there for food is like chicken.
Right.
So you know if Pike is like looking for Scanlan and like he left the door open, you know, or
Oh
something,
my
right?
God.
And she goes in there and he's in like, you know, some sheer see-through
Yes.
stilt, you know, with like a bunch of like spectral busty attendants, you know, serving him chicken, and he's just there with like dual fisting drumsticks, belly out, just like I fucked things up with my daughter. Why did I do that? Yeah. As like, you know, lights and flashing and all that stuff. And
God, and the music and everything. I'm so ready for that.
yeah.
Yeah, that would be a fun thing to also have them mechanically set up the limits of how they'll use that in an animated show because
Right.
of how potentially in the viewer's mind that could feel too strong with regards to dragon fighting, you know, temporal
sure.
dimensions and stuff.
Yeah,
so you're
yeah.
gonna have to figure out a way to do that
Yes.
properly.
And then only other thing that like from this episode, I was surprised they actually like went to Draconia and had like a very like Tiberius adjacent type of character,
Yes.
like in the story and everything. And I was like I was thinking like, wait, are they going to be like specifically doing something different with how like Draconia exists in the world? And you know they are. And then like, oh, and then the character decides to be a dick. Not just to the players, but to the NPC dragon,
Yep.
and they get chomped. Because
What'd you expect to happen?
did that really like? Is that really much of a surprise? You know, oh, surprise Pikachu!
They're a
thanks.
charisma caster. They're not that intelligent, you know.
Charisma caster.
Sorcerers,
Yeah, right. But
But yeah, Voragol potential multiple fights before we end up actually killing him.
Yeah,
I
I like
like
it.
the idea that we're seeing him more and more because I don't like the idea that the way I think I remember in the campaign they just set a trap for Voragol and he dies really quickly.
I think you might have. Yeah.
Yeah. So I hope they actually like have him be kind of a more recurring threat.
Oh,
like this.
maybe I've got this wrong. Was that the one or a different ice dragon where they like had the scroll of gate and they summoned like a Garistro or some shit, you know?
No, I think that's it actually.
Yeah.
I think they did something like that. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
It was a full on trap. That's all I remember.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I like this from the standpoint of like, yes.
Well, hey, that could be something they set up with going to hell.
Ooh, I like it. Yeah.
You know.
But like
Let
this
them
is
fight.
yeah, exactly. But this is a great way to keep the dragons terrifying, you know, because he really is terrifying here. Like it's he's a
Right.
bulldog.
Yeah, he's a really nasty bulldog, and
Mm-hmm.
I love Vex's bow and arrow being something that's always effective anytime it fires, but it's not lethal in that.
Right, it's
these
the
dragons
great-
are taking no real damage.
Yeah, you
from
did
it.
a giant power shot and it like knocked him to the side a bit so that you were able to actually like get
hide
away
and get away. Yeah.
Like that's very fun.
That's fun, yeah, but it's
Yep.
still, like, Percy's guns are less effective than that.
See, this is okay. All right, DMs out there.
Yes.
You want to scare the shit out of your party. If you have a time when some people can't make it to the session. Right? And you're like, okay, no, we're still going to meet. And it's like, yeah, we can do something low key. Yeah. So these people are going over, and they're doing some side mission or whatever, right? And then, bam!
Dragon
Deal with
attacks.
this, bitches, Run! Like, that's how you get them out of the, hey, we can kill anything, right?
Yeah.
Whatever. And then suddenly,
Or don't even put the mini on there. Oh, you make dex saving throws. you know,
Right,
like,
exactly.
It's
Yeah.
flying around.
that plus a surprise round. And an enemy mage. Like,
Oh, God, yeah. Terrifying. But all right, y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the doobly-doo up there. You can check out full-length timer reactions there as well, and any level of support gets you access to our Discord, where you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about animated shows in general, and also be sure to check out our Twitch channel, see if any of that interests you. We'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb,
I'm Jacob.
and we'll see you all next time.